Hello everyone, it's Christonian here, and we are playing The Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt. Heavily modded. What I've used is called the Immersive mod on Nexus. It's over 200 mods put into the game. I've played off-screen to about the Baron, just to see if I could see anything that were like major issues. In that time, probably at least a couple hours. No crashes, no nothing like that, so we should be good to go. The only thing I could see is potentially the graphics and the recording becoming an issue. But this is my new machine also, so I'm actually in the living room. And I'm playing on a 3080 now, versus I used to have a 1080. I also upgraded to i7 12700 and 32 gigabytes of RAM. So I have this cranked to the nines to take care of the 4K. I will also probably only read the quests and the main books, like that talk about the Wild Hunt and stuff like that. Everything else I'll probably skip, as I find the text in the game to actually be a little bit small. This kind of gives you an idea of all the weapon or mods I have. So that's just for alchemy and equipment. Miscellaneous. I'll let you guys pause if you want to look at all the stuff I've done. And it's still not listing the majority of the mods. These are just the mods that you can actually work with. This is a ghost mod, so it's the ghost rehaul of The Witcher. There is Witcher Enhanced Edition and something else. Oh, Redux, and then Ghost. So there's three like major changes that you can do to the system. And we have the ghost applied. This is convenient looting. And instead of loot all, or auto loot, it's a different kind of system. And then there's our user interface. We have our combat, shields, and then random encounters. I actually have that up and going. It does do a weird thing. You'll probably see it right off the get-go, so let's go new game. We'll just... fresh start, yeah, that was close. Story of Swords. We'll keep tutorials on, and we'll skip well, any of the story and cutscenes I'll leave. So it thinks I have a keyboard and mouse, but I actually do have it set up for a controller. On top of the immersive thing, I added that convenient looting. That wasn't part of the package, and it worked fine with very little work to be needed to add it to the list. And I also added a vibration mod for the controller. I had issues getting the DualShock 4 getting up and going, so I actually had a old Xbox controller that's wired in. And I've been using that. And with the controller, with the mod I got, is I get feedback when I'm swinging my sword, which is nice. Before it was only when you took damage, which was kind of weird. Yes, it's pretty generic, but once we get into the game, you'll see. It's gorgeous. 4K everything. I'm going to try to keep these to 1 hour at a time. It won't be perfect, but the other big thing is file size. I'm not streaming because I'm playing this in HDR. So there was when I wanted to stream for whatever reason, it was saying no. And you guys don't get to see it in 4K versus this way. I'm recording it. You guys get 4K and HDR and all that jazz. The file sizes are going to be humongous, but I'll deal with it. I also, part of my new build was a super drive. Basically, I actually really lucked out. I was going to have about 3,000 speeds. And, right before I bought it, a 7,000 speed SSD came down to basically a $10 or $15 difference between the two. So I took that. So now we kind of load kind of like the PS5. But I find because it's heavily modded, I can see how fast that is. But because it's heavily modded, it also does take load sometimes. But still, you're considering a couple seconds versus minutes on a old ass hard drive.
You know I don't find that amusing.
Yeah, so I have his face heavily modded. He also has the mutant.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already.
Focus on his face, so he's a little
You
bit whiter.
promised Ciri you'd train with her.
Witchery looking.
Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
My eyes glow at night. They look badass. I think we'll be able to see it right off the start. Because I think when we pass this area, I'm just gonna plow through this area.
Later
I'm not gonna do the tutorials because
See you later.
I played enough to remind myself. And the goal is to actually beat Witcher 3. I've never done it. I've probably put 20 to 40 hours in between console, PC version. I also played the Witcher Enhanced Edition for a bit, which is like super hardcore kind of thing. Makes it more kind of like a Demon Souls kind of. You can only take a few hits versus this. I can still kind of tank around. With the Ghost mod, I believe it makes it more of a stamina kind of focus in battle, so I gotta be careful that way. So this is just all the prompts. We can go inside.
Shit. Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever.
I picked Autumn Red for focus and stuff like that. You can also see the draw distance. Ooh. There's some in the trees there. The lighting effects. Weird. But yeah, super draw distance, super grass distance, all that jazz. Also, I have instant Witcher senses, so there's no like slowdown between. I also have 3D map things, so that's why that bounty hunter is showing up. So quests, blacksmiths, stuff like that will come up in my Witcher sense, which is super useful. I don't think there's anything to actually loot or anything in this area, so we're just gonna grab the key and do. You can talk to her about her clothes and not liking gold, blah blah blah. Also got rid of, it was called rolling down stairs. Something as simple as that, they got rid of just to make it a little bit more realistic. You can also see the HUD is quite a bit different.
Old Witcher's fast
And I'll
asleep.
show you the inventory once we
Ciri's
get to
disappeared
this.
somewhere, of course.
I'm probably also going to focus on being a dick and money.
Guess she prefers practice to theory.
So I'm not going to be the nicest Witcher in the
What?
world. I'm always
Time to
going to
wake
take
up,
the
Master. These
Mila
lessons
road.
so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right?
So a whole bunch of mods on
How many
everybody's
times do I have
faces.
to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants
I
to
actually like
practice.
his face.
She'll
His face
get
looks
to
kick
practice.
ass. Like it. We've spoiled her.
Gotta admit, we've spoiled her.
We've spoiled her. I've been saying it from the start. Ciri needs a firm hand.
Been saying that true, but you let her walk all over you just like the rest of us do.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Oh, and that wasn't even all the mods, because I forgot to show you under the DLC. There's a whole bunch of stuff there, too. So, like I said, it's a crazy
Wrong.
amount of stuff.
Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike! You're not in a circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold.
Yeah, so the
You've
other
got work to
focus
do.
of this
Your
build
reflexes
was
are still
to
slow.
keep
Maybe
it as
for a
close to
witcher.
vanilla as
Think
possible.
drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Apologies, not enough. Better not.
Sorry's not good enough. You're gonna read Ghouls and Ghouls in its entirety, appendices included.
No, please! I'd rather clean the stables.
End of discussion. Come on, we'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Nope. Not this time. Skip tutorial.
Not this time. Believe me, you don't want to keep Vesemir waiting.
Basically, it just learns you, or teaches you how to run and jump on the walls and stuff like that. Ledges and meh. And then the next tutorial is combat. Yeah, so even his face is up. Everybody's up.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings. like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zeracania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
Won't weasel out of this. Could have said you did the exercise while Vesemir was asleep.
Don't try to weasel your way out of this.
A witcher must know how to trick his opponent. You said so yourself.
Might have. But don't use my words of wisdom on Vesemir, got it? That's playing with fire.
Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Let's skip straight to free training. No point going over the basics again.
And then I think I just have to shoot my sword. Oh no, that's a good go over. See, it's funny. Look at that's their original faces.
Whoa!
See, sometimes the cutscenes use whatever the original game was based on.
Ciri, get down here.
So you can see it's like night and day difference
A little she-devil.
versus
As soon as
in-engine.
she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet?
Yeah, this is another CGI perk or whatever.
Ciri?
I'll make sure to find every last blade for you. What the?
Vesemir.
I've long awaited this, and you, White Wolf.
No!
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn, some way off. We've got time.
Drunk to camp.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
We will, not worried about that.
I know we will. That's not what worries me. You've seen her tracks. She's at full gallop all the time. Breakneck speed through wild lands, devastated battlefields. She's in a hurry to get somewhere. Or fleeing something. Either way, it means trouble of some sort.
Be surprised if she wasn't in trouble. She's always poked her nose in beehives. Courtly intrigues here, mages' conspiracies there. What do you expect?
Don't know. Guess I thought once we were finally reunited, things would be calm. At least for a while.
Calm? With Yennefer? Good luck.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream?
No. The Wild Hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. Oh, how about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet. Soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
We used it in bed once.
Stuffed unicorn. Used it once or twice. In certain situations.
The things young folk get up to these days.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh, but it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear that?
I hear it.
Roach
Smell
activity
it.
first.
Ghouls.
Monsters. Let's get some fire going. Hopefully that doesn't come through the microphone too much. Close control-wise. Too fast.
Of course, when armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more
So I'm
show
gonna
up.
kind of skip through all the tutorial stuff. If you guys want to read it, you can pause it or whatever. Bodies all over the place. Some monster hide. Yeah, so the nice thing is, see, watch. So we got 3 plants here. See? It even detects plants even farther away. So it's called convenient looting. Makes life easy. Okay, I think this is the cool.
Bird skull in black crystal. Why do I think this is Yen's?
Where's that body? Here. Oh, I don't think I've ever seen that. That's hilarious. How many times have I played this? I've never seen a empty thing. Something's going on over there. I don't know if it's... Oh, I think that's the battlefield over there, so it's probably ghouls or whatever. Okay. Let's hit the road, Jack. Nope.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No, really upset him too. His theory collapsed.
War's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders, as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. It's what keeps us going.
I'm coming! We gotta watch our weight at the start. I don't have over 9,000 mod. I just makes it almost too unrealistic. But there's a bounty hunter here.
Witcher. You're a Witcher. Will you help?
I am. Don't think I've seen your notice, though.
Noble of you. A killer for hire abandoning his bounty for the good of another. The Hunters and the Church of the Eternal Fire thank you.
Glad you know who I am. Haven't introduced yourself, though.
Graden, Witch Hunter in the service of His Royal Majesty Radovid of Redania. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Rings a bell.
I remind you, we've a matter to resolve here.
What's the surprise? Some new monster I need to kill?
I've lost 5 men and have little notion of what else to expect in this cursed place.
I see the wounds. Might be able to tell what kind of monster killed them. Any witnesses to these attacks? Anyone see the beast?
Looked a fiend to me.
Fine. I'll see what I can do.
May the Eternal Fire guide and protect you.
Farewell.
Yeah, so this guy is not originally here. Bounty Seed Selector. Weird. It doesn't look like there's that. Yeah, so that's the one thing with this one. For whatever reason, it kind of pushes everything over to the side. So it's kind of funny. Okay, the following creatures have been seen. Bounties on their head. 4 bandits, 2 ghouls, 2 ghouls, 3 ghouls. Take the silk. I can't remember if candle is junk or if it's gives me wax. Okay, so we have officially bounty targets on the map. I just wanted to do that as we're coming through, just so we don't have to come back. Do it here. Oh, where's my horse? And I'm going to loot basically everything. So I will go into the majority of the houses and stuff like that. So, just a heads up. Alright, just added wolves to it. Oh, there's one up there.
Damn.
It's like half and half because I'm in town. He doesn't want to just kill him. Jesus. That's weird. Second. Yeah. Okay. hit the road, Jack. Don't look back no more.
Run, Roach.
Sometime later.
We going?
Help me! Help!
First big monster we'll have to deal with. I know being a jerk here, I think, doesn't get us food, but I think we'll be okay. Because I think if we're nice to him, he gets us to the inn and
Has it gone?
Yeah,
That's okay.
come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
You'd like a reward, I suppose.
You don't know what's the thing, we could have a few.
Could always use a few crowns.
Thing is, I've a meager purse at the moment. Nilfgaardians requisitioned my goods. Now this. Here.
50 crowns, that's not bad. Especially for the start of the
Back
game.
to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yeah, woman, why do you care?
What's it to you?
Well, you see, there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there?
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Ah, beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
Okay, so he
Greetings.
doesn't say. It's my cousin and all that jazz. Okay. So we'll get into town. And I think the first place I want to go to is like the...
Faster. A griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here? And near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses
we'll go
everywhere,
to
the stench of blood,
the
burnt
burial
flesh.
one.
Drives monsters crazy
That has a
sometimes.
wraith outside. There's armor there and a sword, I believe.
Hey, the Gran told me about
Help
Swiss
out.
food.
Bastard.
Landed
Oh,
and missing one
freak.
day, so I
Just went
spoke
too
to
far.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves and...
Nope. Who's still saying stuff?
What? Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
Good old war.
What? Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaverlost freaks.
Watch Watch your mouth or I'll cut you down.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. One mean beast.
Mean? Light way for a hunter to put it. Clawed Lena so bad, poor thing's 1 foot in the grave. But does no good to wallow in misfortune. How can I be of service?
With a drop of vodka for me.
And you? Something to wet your tongue?
Pretty busy place.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
There's a contract on the Griffin.
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Got that right. Looking for a woman.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white.
Oh, I'm gonna
Riding
spend
in
money
from
on
Willoughby.
recipes and stuff whenever I see them.
And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Yeah. So, we'll see what you got.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
Yeah, I got 300 bucks. Actually, I'm gonna keep the money initially because I want to be able to buy a backpack or a bag from the store guy. Yeah, gutted fish. Baked potato. Oh no, baked apple, baked potato. Here we go. 10 bucks each, looks like. So that's not too bad. So 5 bucks for water. I think she gave us water and stuff if you were good to her cousin.
Thanks for everything.
That's who that trader was. Yeah, I'm gonna go through all the dialogues, just because I like getting
Help you bandage that up?
immersed in the world and
Please.
stuff. So.
I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Here, Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure. Better that than...
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
So this is delusion. It's basically, like Jedi mind tricks. Talk now.
Raven-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh. And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
That's what I thought. Yeah, so the stash is in here, which is useful.
There are 4 factions.
4 what?
Factions, teams, suits, similar to clubs and spades.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies.
It'll lift your spirits.
Fine, I'll drink.
Fine,
Whenever there's
I'll have a
booze, I'll
drink.
take it.
Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Bum bum bum. Yeah, exactly where she was.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
How do you know Yen? Who might you be?
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gaunter Odin, at your service.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Know who I am.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
Where's Yennefer?
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
None of your business.
Yes. As a vagrant, I deserve no explanation.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble, and you'll be nearby to help.
Possibly. For the right amount of coin. Okay, so I think that guy is just Gwent, and I don't think I'm gonna play. Because it's a game within its own, basically. Oh, yeah.
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
Oh no. 3 against 1, you're brave. I won't stay long, back off.
Better round up someone else to help. 3 of you don't stand a chance against me.
Well, I could fuck you up by myself.
If I had a bag over my head and my hands tied behind... Actually, no, not even then.
Chet, Lesh, back off. I'll teach this vagrant a lesson. Man on freak.
Rip soldier!
Oh, what the frick?
Your arse is
Gotta put those counters in. Oh, 1 down. Boom, boom. That was funny. Alright, whatever you loot with the rest under the hut near the mill. We'll divvy up later. Jack me. P.S. Watch out or talk. Watch out. Talk at the inn has 2 witchers have rode in town and they mean business. And then Yennefer's later. Okay. Good old jug. Weird that didn't combine.
I knows what I knows. Elsa bears her rump.
Okay, so let's go down. Game saves.
When he started twisting and squirming, So wham bam, they knocked
Ow!
Always
So
need
it
this
worked.
murder
Except it was
stuff.
some drowner.
Damn, dear, stick the bark up a tree
Witcher
again.
had naught to do with it. What did the folk do?
We're gonna go down, get the quest, and we're gonna do the blacksmith thing
now.
at the same time.
D-E-R-V-A-N. Not Goidemon.
Last time I was here, like when I started the game, half the city like died because at the start they were under attack and I wasn't paying attention because I wasn't used to the random encounter mod.
May the gold sun guide you far away from my land.
Wanted honeycombs. We'll pay top coin. Large quantities welcome. Tomorrow. Herbalist. Interesting. Wonder if that's actually a quest or if that's just.
They've taken all our grain.
Notice boards. Time to get some missions. So I usually do it like that, and then I'll just read
the challenge.
Whatever comes up. So, Bastion, my brother, went off to fight the Black Ones. I have reason to think he stood in the great battle nearby. He not returned to this day, like many others. You'll say he'll be the right, but if he fell, and I know it's like he did, I give him up to the ground at the least, like our fathers have done always. I'd bury him neath the marrow, where our parents lied, not leave a corpse to be ate by the corpsers prowling the battlefield. So I seek the man brave, able with sword, and willing to venture out with me to find Bastion. I won't pay much, for I have not much to give, but I'm not stingy with gratitude, and sure to show it aplenty. Any man willing to look for a raised hut along the road. I have made a camp there, Dune Valenvert, I guess. And then Devil by the Well, good folk. I know there's a war on and every man's got trouble enough of his own, but perhaps there's one you who could help a father in need. You'll all surely know the well in the ruined village, the devil that guards it with a jealous fury. And if you don't know, well, come ask and I'll tell you about it. Whoever drives the monster away will have a fat purse of gold. Just don't tarry, for it's urgent matter. And like I said, it's very tiny writing, so it's a pain in the butt for me. So I'll only do quests and stuff like that. Yeah, so let's see what we grabbed. So it's just saying points of interest. This is also a new animation on here for getting our sword up and going.
Years of work up and smoke.
Just hear the dwarf swearing up a storm. Yeah, let's talk to him. Willis.
What happened here?
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Got it nice and roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
Don't insult me, I'm sorry.
Easy on the insults. I could add to your misfortune. Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. I'm the only smith around, so I got to service their garrison. Banged dents out to play, shoe horses. That sort of thing. Nilfgaardians don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. The humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. They've stopped talking to me. Spit when I pass. And now this.
I can find your arsonist for a price. Good luck rebuilding.
I can find your arsonist, provided you're willing to pay.
I've not much left, but I'll give you all if you bring me that horse in, so that he gets what he deserves. The night of the fire, I heard movement outside my hut. Went out to see if I could find any tracks, but found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I? Good luck.
Yeah. So what we'll do is that'll be our first quest. We'll get this done while we're here.
Trail's fresh.
Yeah. I don't think I ever noticed that it went that way.
Time to end
Oh, there
this.
is something there. Jesus. Got an arrow out of my chest. Probably, yeah, deserves. Oh, I didn't heal from last time. Not good. Set these boys playing. Nope, not even the right power. So, the other thing with this game is, it's called preparations. I have to prepare for battle.
Come on, come closer.
We are dead. Prepare for battle before we go in. I think that might be the first time I've died in forever. It's because I'm level 1 and I'm thinking I can ram through like I did before. Okay, so let's get some bread in us, a little bit of water, and then that'll help us recover health as we're in battle. I don't know if that's going to happen again. I don't know if that was random.
Shavings from a tinderbox.
Showed them
Arsonist
coming.
must have lit his torch here, tossed it on the roof, then fled through the orchard.
Okay, let's do some fire.
Right, me lovers, to work!
Oh, you witch fucker!
Shut up and fight.
What the heck is that guy?
Poor son!
Two down there. This guy we just have to focus.
Don't let him catch his breath!
Cool.
Come on!
Jesus. Because I'm trying to counter versus block. Yeah, the shield guys are a lot stronger, I find. I can only get 1 or 2 hits in before they get their shield back up. So we did it this time. Get some bread. So yeah, with the preparations mod, I'm not able to heal while I'm in battle. So I actually have to have everything up and going basically before we start. It's a guy I just... Oh, bounty notice. Maybe there's a bounty on my head? Overburdened.
Freak.
So, because we're overburdened already, I'm gonna go into town and sell off at that guy and get a bag or a backpack. The game is gorgeous. Also want to see, I'm just going over a character to see if we do have 1 slot, but we don't have an ability point yet, so we have to make our first bomb or find a stone of power, because I usually get that power where you can heal in the daytime. Okay, I'm gonna eat a wolf liver. I actually need a liquid, because if I eat anything else, it'll just overpower the last power-up.
Me gran told me about a Smith's boy. Lad went
There's
missing
no
one
way to
day, so
sprint,
folk nabbed a
because
witchman that was
we're
hunting
overburdened.
nearby. Started poking him, asking.
Yeah, he's there.
When he
So
started
there's the
twisting
store
and
right there.
squirming, so wham bam, they knocked his head off.
Aye, so it worked. Except
Grab
it was some
that while we're
drowner
here.
that sucked on it. Witcher had naught to do with it. What did the folk do?
We meet again.
Thank you for saving me. People say all kinds of things about witches, but I've always known yours to be an honorable guild.
So you managed to salvage some goods?
Yes, but I await the repair of my wagon. As time passes, my losses grow. Do you need something? I'll let it go half free.
Half free? What you offer?
Let me have a look at your stock.
Okay, so we'll get rid of this stuff. That should be okay. Yeah, we don't have anything else. Yeah, it's because we only could carry 60 pounds right now. It's crazy. Oh yeah, so there's hoods in the game, there's cloaks now, there's a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, that's the Tomb of Carrying. I've never been able to buy that. It's 700 bucks. But yeah, backpack, and then see Witcher bag. So backpack is 100 pounds, Witcher bag is 50. And then there's these daggers, but this is one of the mod things that I wasn't able to fix. So what I mean by that, ooh, I didn't know he had these. $20, it looks like. Anyways, I'm gonna buy the backpack. So it says 50 bucks, so let's see if it costs 25. No, it costs 50. There's no half off. Liar. And yeah, look at cloak and hood combo. So these are all mods. Yeah, so the one error I found is, see if I buy both, like if I want a backpack and a Witcher bag, the Witcher bag is at like your hip, and the backpack is your backpack. Ooh, I didn't know you could put a slot in there. Ha, you can do it with the backpack too. Anyways, they don't combine together, so I don't know what's happening there, and I've tried to talk on the forums or Discord and stuff, and no one knows what's happening, so it's okay, because it's fine with me. So this is just the tutorial stuff. We'll just skip through. Monze. Yeah, so armor, backpack. You put in an accessory slot. It looks ridiculous. But it's 100 pounds, which is amazing for the starting of the game, so that we can go around and carry a bunch of crap. So I'm gonna get resources whenever I can.
Boot prints. A man's. Large.
And we're also going to continue with the story. We'll get this quest done, and then we'll probably call it an episode. Really, you don't need the fishing rods and the fishing nets and stuff. You can dismantle stuff, but I don't know if it's worth it. So
Something jumped out of the rushes. Drowners. But he managed to escape. Lost his boots in the rush.
So again, I think we just follow it into town. Brings us to one of the houses.
Bleeding, but not badly. Surface wound.
I'm pretty sure we can steal basically from anywhere. And the convenient looting. Oh, it does. Okay. It's only if we take it when we're in front of them.
What to do with it? What did the folk do? You chew him. They sewed his head back on. Word is, they laid his corpse to rest.
Trail ends here, but I'll recognize him by his wounds.
Weird. Oh, I wonder if it's a new game that I have to go under my razor. That'll suck if I have to go through all my mods again. No? See, everything's at 2 or 7. They weren't that high before, and I kind of boosted it up so I could do a whole house at once, basically. Black magic ball.
Drowner claw marks. It's gotta be him. Nasty wound. Run into a drowner?
What the fuck do you care?
Whoa, our arsonist's a charmer too. Come on, Smith wants to talk to you.
I not talk to a non-human. Sons of bitches all, and dwarves are the worst. Greedy little magpies, do anything for gold they will. They forge the blades the Black Ones put to our throats, am I not right? Listen, we can work this out man to man. I give you gold, you don't turn me in. My mum died a while back and I sold her tools.
I don't think he gives
I've
us
spent
any
some.
decent money, so I'm
What's
gonna
left is
continue
yours.
bringing him back to the blacksmith. No chance you're coming with me. Fine, no worries.
Magpies and dwarves might be greedy, but I'm not. Can't buy me.
And I'll
technically,
beat your fucking mug to a pulp.
Try me. Calm down. I'm pretty sure whenever you get that
Calm
option,
down.
you can get
Now
free
follow
experience,
me.
basically. Yeah. I don't know if we have to wait for him. Oh.
Ghouls. And where there's ghouls, there's usually corpses.
Okay, so we might be having that attack last time. Look at the bodies.
Freak.
Hell. Yeah, there's the bandits. Okay, let's see if we can just get this done, and then we'll start clearing the town, helping them out. So he does teleport. I didn't know if we had to wait for him or not. Huh?
What's going on? Here you go. One village pyromaniac in the flesh.
Nap? You! I knew your mum for years. Charged her nary a copper. This is how you repay me. I've had enough. Hey, soldier. A minute of your time, please.
No! Willis, I beg you, I was drunk. Didn't know what I was doing.
I've told you, Master Willis. We will help you rebuild once reinforcements come. The supplies have been ordered.
Not what this is about, mate. This here's the arsonist. A witcher found him.
The forge was important to the garrison. Destroying it was sabotage. No trial needed here. Just a tree.
Dun dun dun. Villagers will love you now. Harsh punishment. That's a little smart.
Villagers will really love you now.
Well, no, I don't give a flying fuck about them. You know, I hated the Black Ones at first, like everybody else did. Now I'm thinking they might just bring order to this place. Teach these layabouts some manners. But enough about that. Your reward. And I managed to save some things from the fire. Anvil still holds, so I'm sure I can bang something out on it. You need anything, let me know. Give you a good price. A return customer. Welcome. What can I do for you this time?
Show me what you got.
Yeah, see, I think we make more money with being nice to him, kind of thing, than taking the guy's money. Saddlebags would be useful, but I think we can find them out in the wild. Oh, there are some stuff in here. But I think a lot of this you can find in the first area. So we'll just leave them be.
So long.
We don't have any recipes or anything. Sword is still upgraded. So let's go around and help clear these guys out. Get some experience. Here it is. Here we go. Beautiful.
All right, what's next?
devil sits in the old oak tree.
Human trophy, orc.
Drinks it down in greedy slugs. Then Kaer Morhen calls me devil head her.
See, that's the thing. It's kind of nice. The security will take care of them also. And then you can just kind of go around and loot. But you miss out on experience.
It's Durban now.
Now.
Yeah, I think they killed a bunch of pigs last time. Maybe they didn't make it this time. Oh yeah, they still got some of the pigs. Pork, please. Oh yeah, so let's go to the store, or the inn.
Kings do the fighting.
And we'll go to the store too. Let's do the inn first. I just want to buy those recipes while I'm here.
Something else you'll be needing.
Got anything interesting?
Depends what you're after.
And we'll go over. So we got the baked apple, baked potato, and fish. I think we get a lot of that when we're out and about, so we can do that while we're in meditation. Because now you need to meditate to do basically anything. And that's part of that preparation mod. So you can get ready for war. Talk to this guy, because we did pick up a couple swords there.
Greetings.
Let me in.
We'll sell our stuff. The nice thing is, like I said, we're good for 160 now. So we can take our time. Okay, with that, we're probably just give me a sec. Episode here. Alright, thanks for coming by, guys. Hope you guys are liking. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe as always. And see you guys next time.
Take care.
Bye for now.